born in this country, is it?
You weird,
Yeah.
yeah?
I am here. I'm here. Can't you hear me?
No, I can hear you, like, mate. Are you here? You're not
I
on?
can't. Nah, I'm downloading 12%.
Why, bro?
I'm gonna try to do a quick internet speed test.
Do the little dab speed test. Oh no, we're on about different speed.
I know I should have done this before I fucking started. Fuck's sake.
Oh my fucking bejesus. Oh Joe, I done something today.
Oh, what's that?
Don't judge me any differently, yeah? I got my eyebrows threaded at the barbers.
Did you?
Yeah, look how I walked out the barbers. I just sent you a photo.
Right, there we
Mate,
go.
look how red it is.
Oh, your monobrow's gone?
It's gone, bro. Who's that dank guy in that photo?
Yeah, to be fair, I thought you'd come out with like mom's eyebrows, but nah, that's alright.
Nah, he ain't done. He ain't shaped them. I'm still here with it. I'll send you a live photo right now.
Is it like an Indian man barber?
So, Harish, the same barber I've been going to for 10 years.
The one by Asda?
No, that's... What's his
That's
name?
Richie,
Harish.
that's Richie's one, isn't it?
Yeah. Harish. Remember when we lived in Bilby Road?
Yeah.
Remember the Turkish barber opposite the thingy? Opposite the off-licence?
On the way to Cottridge?
No, from Cottridge going into town, Persia Road.
Ah, yeah.
Opposite Wicks. That was Haresh.
Yes.
He's got his own shop now in Wheeler Castle opposite the avenue.
He's moved it. He's moved quite a ways then to go from fucking Sturchley to Wheeler Castle.
Yeah, people travel. It's only 2 minutes in a car from there to there, isn't it? So
true. Yeah.
It's literally just 4 stops on the bus.
Well, yeah, I used to walk home from school to Bilby Road, and it's not that bad.
Right, below.
Yep.
Now you see, the one I normally always start with is International Mars, yeah? And you can see the stats are amazing, what you get to start with, yeah?
Yeah.
But there are others.
Colonists never get Earth sick. Jesus.
Yeah. I think this is
They do kill themselves.
Right, so looking at the mission sponsor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on your page now and it's completely still.
What, my
Is the
screen?
world not revolving?
And if I come off it and go on to Swag's one, it's moving.
But is it working?
It's like at the moment there's only a tiny amount of movement on the page.
Is the camera
Like on
moving?
the stream.
Nah, you froze.
Yeah, there's an issue there. Not at my end though, because if Blue's watching it means I'm streaming fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is.
You're on Blue.
I am.
I can watch this fucking stupid girl sign a little cucumber in a hot tub.
Do you have
Indie Fox.
what's that? Do you have YouTube?
Yeah. Nah, because look, that's me now listening to that girl on a cucumber, and then I go onto your one, and it doesn't work.
Right, go on to, if you've got YouTube, right, do a search on YouTube for someone called The Faith Maddow. See if it's, I'm just seeing if it works for him.
The Space
Madhouse.
Madhouse.
Yeah.
J-Lo Productions, 3.6 million views 6 years ago. Anthrax, Madhouse, official video. Resident Evil 7, Madhouse differences.
Should be a live stream, Surviving Mars, restart number 2.
I've got Resident Evil, a woman putting up a tent.
Yoke Club, The Madhouse lyric video.
Madhouse Season 1, Episode 1.
Is it not on? What is it not under Going Schizo?
No,
Have I spelt it wrong? The Space
The Space Madhouse, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I wrote the word spaceship.
The Space Madhouse.
Fuck off!
Playing like, Surviving Mars. Is that what it is?
That's why it's the Space Madhouse.
Surviving
The
Mars.
space.
I'm so
The
glad. I'm so glad I didn't go.
SPACE.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't go. The Space Madhouse full stop, because that would have been a long type.
Oh yeah, fuck you. The space. Nah, I can't find you, bro. I'll put in the Madhouse, and I've got BBC Mental History.
I'll slap Twitch at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's my YouTube channel, The Space Madhouse.
No, it's that fucking Gingerbird. She's on everything. TikTok, fucking Switch, OnlyFans. She's a right tart.
Hello, do you have these guys on Facebook?
Yes.
You've got me on Facebook.
1 second.
I do. I added Steve as well.
I believe
nice.
I've got Blue on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello,
I was perving on his
if
cats.
you're able, send this link. See if this link works for him.
Do you know what's mad? If I go on the page and don't click on your face, if that makes sense. If I open the Twitch and it says following.
Perhaps you need to run it in a lower resolution. If you go on
I
settings,
don't have a fucking clue what you just said to me, mate. If I'm honest, Joe explained to him.
Oh, sorry, I was reading then. Sorry.
I'm a potato.
Technology.
He said something about resolutions.
Oh nah, dude.
Yeah, we've got to take up arms against the government. No, that's revolution.
Viva la resolution. Viva la native 1020p.
Talking about a revolution sounds like a whisper.
Resolution is basically how pretty the game is. It goes from Minecraft to COD in better resolutions. Minecraft's only a 64-bit resolution.
Yeah, look, I'm on this bloke's now. He's streaming with 22,000 viewers. You can hear it in the background. Here's his loading. And then I close that. Fuck off, get off my phone. And then I go on to Gitsy's. And it no work. You got 4 viewers though.
It does work.
No, it don't work. Blue tell him, and then it froze.
All I can say is there is nothing happening on the screen at the moment. Apart from in the bottom right corner where Skits is.
Yeah, but your man ain't even moving. He just looks awfully frozen.
Just because he's staring at the computer trying to figure out what's whether there's anything wrong.
Right, so let me just get a game up and running so I can actually have a moving screen. Okay, so
Have you sent us this link, Blue?
there's 2 links
I'm just
there.
doing it now, mate.
One's Facebook, one's YouTube. And
Oh, I think it might be moving actually now.
I need that camera up because I
And so yeah, just move your hands in front of the screen so you can see if it's. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down
No.
tonight.
No, it's froze.
yeah, there is a delay on the YouTube by quite a bit. And I know that because I've been doing this for about 20 seconds now and it's not caught up on the stream. 1 sec. Wow. There we go. Yeah. Right, so I'm trying to decide which one to start with, Blue, yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got this transporter rover that can harvest concrete from regoliths, yeah?
Yeah.
It's just frozen. You're putting fingers up on the screen.
If it's freezing for you, that really is a connection issue your end. Because
It must just be from you because the other lads are working for me. If I go onto the
No, Blue, is it working fine for you?
Yeah.
fuck knows what's going on.
So we've got to get more difficult. I'm a bit worried about the lack of money at the start though, Blue.
What is that dog in the window?
So So we've got this one. Start with 9 million. Rare metals is 35 million a pot, which is 10 million more. A special supply pod that can carry more cargo on the rare metals refinery.
Yeah.
Colonists grant funding when they arrive on Mars. Passages cost no resource. Oh right, shit. So I don't know. That's Brazil, and then there's this. There's these other ones here, but these are normal. So start with 8 million, 24, 20, 22. They get really difficult, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm going to start as Brazil, just so I can try it. Sorry, mate, go on.
How you getting on with Call of Duty? Sorry, Joe, I was going to interrupt you. Are you on? Or are you still loading? He's put his mic down. Joe! Sorry, let's carry on.
No, I'm going to stick with the rocket scientist. And for the mystery, I'm going to go down one this time. So instead of the power of 3, I'm going to go to the inner light, yeah?
Yeah.
Although I might try the power of 3 again, just to see if I can get it working this time.
Yeah, like I say, with that you just got to make sure you rush through all the
stuff, which might be difficult because I've set myself a much bigger challenge here. Right, so I'm not going to change any of the stuff that comes down. So that's the level 3 meteors with max concrete, max water, but only 3 on the metals. But if I can make metals out of the wastage flow,
yeah.
that might be doable. Cold waves, I hate cold waves. Oh, do I hate cold waves. Some of these starts are shit. So the thing you've got to really check on him though is what's the you see, because that topography there is steep.
Yeah.
So I've got relatively flat there below. Top metals, top concrete, only 3 on water, but everything is level 1 and it's relatively flat.
Yeah.
I'm going to give that a go. I don't like the low water though. But it's not low, it's still level 3. And this one, I think I'm going to have to micromanage every aspect of this to keep my usage to a minimum, aren't I? So I'm not going to be able to send down, and I need to get a dome in as quickly as possible on.
Welcome to Mars.
Fuck my life, that was a mission. Yeah, sorry dude, I was that entire time trying to figure out how to send that link. I'm not very good with technology.
Milestone achieved. Anomaly found.
Ooh. See, now, as a starting position, that has already got a comfort node on it.
Yeah, I see it. Right next to a metal.
Like, that is a sexy place to start, that is.
And that water there, so I'm going to bang the ship.
Oh.
I'm going to bang the ship.
By the way,
yes,
I didn't make a note of what you actually took. Which one did you go for?
Brazil.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So it means I can. Right, so I need to micromanage this because there's going to be new researches, isn't there?
Yep.
Look at the first one, Blue. New resource seeds.
Wow.
New building forested. So basically, what does it do? Can be grown in farms or hydroponic. So does that mean new building forestry station? Right, I'm going to do these slowly. There's Aspire water reclamation there. I'm going to.
Ian!
Oh, he's having problems, he really is. I don't know which one to go start with, Blue, because I'm trying to be.
Well,
So I won't be able to.
I
do
say
any research.
start off with the physics rockets, the probes even.
Yeah.
Because that means they can scan deep, doesn't it?
Yeah, they can deep scan straight away, yeah.
And then save your probes the rest of. Like, because it gives you so many probes to start you off, doesn't it? Like 10 or whatever.
I've already used the ones I started with, fortunately.
Ah.
Yeah, because I didn't realise. So what I'm going to do before I go.
Well, it's not always open.
I'm going to take a gamble then, Blue. That it's the same order. I'm going to restart.
Yeah, just restart the map.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a game footage of a game called Dyson Sphere Program, Blue, by the way?
No. Is that not a Hoover?
No, check it out. Dyson Sphere Program. It's a game I keep looking at. It's a PC game, but
Yeah. You have to Hoover the whole house.
Well, I know that there's water just above here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop this roughly if it's there. Notice I'm also keeping the speed lower.
Yeah, just while you get settled in.
Yeah, the technology's on the same, Blue.
Yeah.
So that's useful.
Green rockets.
Yeah, Brazil, innit? To terraform Mars and create Earth-like environments for colonists, you have to gradually increase the 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Terraforming is a long process. Once complete, humans can start breathing outside domes. Oh, it's really stripping.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's COD, man. If you're trying to do anything while you're attached to COD, it kills you. Uh-huh. Oh. Excuse me.
I have to start with this one because I'm going to have to use one of my scans. Because even though
Milestone achieved.
I knew it was there, it wasn't showing. Right, I'm going to drop my first one right next to the ship. Like that, yeah?
Yep.
You notice I have no other vehicles as well.
Just that one transporter.
Yeah. I do have a shuttle though,
Yeah.
which I think is going to be vital. So I can't even collect metal at the moment though.
Do you not use your car?
No, I have one, do I? Look,
You got one. You got
a transport.
Yeah, and that's what you use to pick shit up.
No, it's not. I need the commander to collect the metal.
No, they can pick it up as well.
Gather resources. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I thought it was only the commander what did that.
Nah, they can. Like, they're not as fast as doing it with the robots, obviously, but they are able.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I didn't know that, Blue. That's made this playthrough a lot easier. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the next thing is I need to get the concrete sorted, yeah?
Yeah.
Place it in that direction.
Dum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum.
There we go, that's the angle I wanted. Look at the other symbols that are underneath now, Blue.
Yeah, yeah. The
Sorry,
cloud, the temperature.
oh goddess, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sod's law, that.
See, I don't have the chat on because I can't see the numbers when I've got the chat on.
Yeah, because I was sorting out all the other stuff, I didn't have my stream chat on.
Resources are low.
Resources are low already.
Yeah, because you ain't got no energy.
I've only got a standard Sterling generator as well.
Yeah.
Oh, ranch, outside ranch. Oh, I'm good, I missed it. That's a shame.
Yeah.
It really, wow.
Like I said, yesterday I was having issues as soon as I connected to card. It was being naughty. Boom, 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 doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Dig deep, your attention is required. Yeah, that's the one I would have took as well.
Oh.
Nice, that took a bit of money, but
Yeah. I'd say reduce polymers by 1 and put electronics up by 1, just because you can find polymers.
it's already been set.
I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on 151 kilobytes a second.
Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say you're really struggling now.
No, I keep dropping in and out, don't I?
Yeah.
Fucking dog.
As he drops again.
Gone all the way up. Gonna be a much slower.
Yeah, but it's only slow to start with, because once you've got everything going, everything will cool off a bit, calm down.
Yeah.
What was
From the
Brisbane?
top. Make it drop. That.
Require a lot of this though to start with.
Yeah. I feel like, because I play it more like this, early game, like I literally just use what I've got to get what I can.
What you say, Joe? Fortnite? Oh, he's just left.
Is that offended by Fortnite?
I low-key caught him on it the other day. I looked on my phone and it said Targetto playing Fortnite, and I thought, ah! And I messaged him, I was like, how do you like Fortnite? He was like, oh no, and he went to look at the Batman skin and that. I was like, eee.
You know what? If I, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if I had the broadband that Joe has, I would literally not know how to live.
Oh,
Has he been talking since I jumped out the party? Was he talking?
on and off, but he goes
Yeah.
in and out. Like he's going in and out.
Do you know what's a shame as well though? Because where he lives, there's only 6 single blocks and they won't dig up the road to put the wire to his house, which is...
Yeah.
Economically it's valuable, but to him it's unfortunate.
It's one of them, mate. They could always just put an overhead cable in. Instead
They
of
won't
digging
spend
it up.
they won't spend the expenditure for one bloke to fucking have Wi-Fi.
Because,
Yes, Joe. What'd you say? Fortnite? I'm going for a piss.
another note, I've got a mole and it's gone weird.
You need to get that checked out then.
Yeah. I was saying to my mole I need to make a doctor's appointment.
Right.
If I'm lucky, it'll kill me.
We've done an eyebrow and disgust.
Yeah.
Beth said to me an hour ago, I'm popping to the square to get an item. I can't remember what she said she was buying.
Yeah. A wash bag.
A wash bag. No, I think I asked for a wash bag, didn't I? What did she say she was getting? Did she say she was getting a wash bag as well? A makeup bag.
Yeah. And it was something like that.
Yeah, something fucking bullshit that we don't need.
Yeah. Oh, nah, to be fair, dude, like when you go camping, it is important to keep your hygiene stuff in one place.
Heaven.
It's so,
Heaven,
like, especially for camping, like when we used to go camping with tents and that, you'd put something down and it would disappear because it's the forest. I lost a lot of good shit that way. Like, I had a radio that was awesome because it was a wind-up radio, so you just like fucking turn the handle in the back and it would power it up. And I used to take it to festivals and shit like that, and I put it down one day in the woods and fucking it died, and I couldn't remember where I put it. Like, we looked around for ages, but by the time, you know, it started getting dark, like you couldn't see fuck all, and it was like black in a bunch of brown leaves. So it was, like, impossible.
Black on black.
Yeah.
Literally a needle in a haystack.
And that's what it felt like anyway. The needle in a haystack is exactly what it felt like. But I also lost a set of ninja throwing stars and 2 of those kuris, you know, the Naruto throwing stars.
Yes.
It's like a spike. Yeah, they're not as good as...
Why was you camping with throwing stars?
That's what we used to do when we were
This
kids,
is
mate.
what we were talking about, remember?
We was kids and we was bored, so we'd go camping and just ninja throwing stars easily
Well, a thing.
sealed. You can have a pack of them. Like, we had 6 each, and me and my pals. And I think by the end of it, we had like 4 between us. Just where we'd missed and it fucking bounced off and things like that, just disappeared into the green.
I just read what she wrote, by the way.
Yeah.
You all don't miss me at all. Working fine for me as well.
Oh, that was when we was trying to get Steve to work the thing, innit?
No.
There's movement in the fort. Bethany! You alright, Bob? Yeah.
I don't know, mate. Wonder if she's bored already.
Sorry, the chat dropped then. Hey, baby. How was that makeup bag? Did you have to go to China and make it?
Huh?
Did you have to go to China and make it? You went to Heavens for a makeup bag?
No, I went to Iris and I went to sit there.
There's a Lunchable in the boot of the car. That was in that meal deal. In the boot of your car. It's like a wrap thing. It comes as a snack. So it's like, you know, like you get a sandwich of crisps and a drink. That was there.
Well, I want to go with the kids. What, talk to my mum for an hour?
Yeah, you're not going to see your mum for a while, are you?
God. I remember that. and then it's mission. You know, more or less everything's packed. It's just your stuff, and I've packed your towels, packed my shoes, kids' shoes. Oh, I've lost my laces. I've lost one of the laces.
Strawberry laces.
No, I've lost one of the laces. I've only got one. The kids are playing with them.
Yeah, but if you buy laces, they're going to be adult laces, so they'll be too big. So you need to
Bands are pretty standard. They just put the holes
size 5 little girls' shoes.
Yeah, they'll just put the holes together so that the laces are tight around it.
I'm not going to look around. But then when I come back, it's just mission clean up and for you to pack and then load them out.
I don't need to pack anything.
But you need to put some clothes into a bag, don't you?
Yeah, I need to put clothes into a
You need to
bag.
pack a bit and
My contact lenses.
Are they high tops now?
Nah, little low top fan girls. Little how small little feet are small, aren't they? So yeah, size 1, child 1. So they're like
kids, like you can buy
Free
kids
from-
laces, isn't it?
I'm looking
Is your Amazon parcel come? I bet you £1. I listen.
3.25 and 7.
Boy, your mouth enough.
Because that's the third time I've now told you.
Don't act hard
Because what?
because you had a can of Monster.
Oh, shut up. So make sure you listen out for the door.
How am I going to listen out with the door with my headset on?
Like that.
But I don't get the full optimal gaming experience with one headphone.
Parcel.
I can't promise you that parcel I will hear it for.
Leave your
We'll
headset
hear it.
like that. I'm going to be an hour. Leave your headset like that.
What time's the parcel coming?
It's 3.25 and 7.
Track it.
That's
Because
what
it's
you told me.
no, because it tells you how many drops away it is. So if it's like bare drops, I ain't gotta listen.
If anybody bangs your door, we'll hear it before you do.
What more?
What'd you say, Joe? Fortnite?
Oh, that's changed now. Been half 4, half 5 now.
5:30 and 8:30. There you go then. So get your attitude out my face.
I put my attitude right in your throat.
Can I have a tea before you go?
Go and drink your monster, we'll be happy.
Oh, now I want a cup of tea up the back end.
Blue, make us a tea, bro.
I do like what you're doing there, though, keeping it kind of compact. Like, I noticed when you was looking at making the whatever that fucking first dome is, the one that's got all the bits and pieces attached to it.
Yeah.
Like, I noticed that you looked at that a couple of times and was like, I could see your brain ticking.
Yeah. That is my.
So, are you going to just throw down a dome and put botanists in it?
At the moment, I've used the moisture finger to start my oxygen.
Oh, moisture.
Yeah. Water vaporizers.
Oh, you're such a naughty boy.
Moisture in that accent, mate. Yo, babe.
You should keep going while I'm out.
Nah, take them biscuits away, babe.
So
Thank you,
I can't play Stu.
What can you play? Should I just come out with a pack of cards and we'll play Snake?
I can touch my penis for a few minutes. That's all I can do. That's all I can
I
play.
don't want to play that game.
No. No one wants to play that game.
That's a solo game, that is, bro.
I know. Nah, I can't even. My mic keeps cutting out. I can't even boot up. I was trying to boot up Fortnite. I can't get off the loading screen. Callum says he's gonna come down and take me to his.
To do what? To sort
Download. I've got a wall of notifications of downloads and updates that I can't download because my internet's so fucking shit. Like I'm still trying to download Battlefield 5, and how long has that been in the store? And I'm still trying to fucking download it.
I downloaded it and played it, and it's very, very slow.
It's a lot slower than COD. That's because we're used to Call of Duty multiplayer. It's a lot slower paced. but it's a good game. It's a really good game.
I thought it was a bit. I know this sounds very geeky, but not geeky, but not knowing what I talk about. It sounded very. Fuck off, you idiot prick. It was very like pixely, if that makes sense.
Oh, like ugly. Bad graphics. Yeah. But yeah. Battlefield has always leaned more towards gameplay than graphics. Like, the graphics are worse because you have to understand that you can use boats, you can use aeroplanes, you can use anti-air, you can use like mad stuff in Battlefield, can't you? You can, and the maps are huge, huger than COD maps. I remember in the World War II one, there was this really cool game mode, and it was like domination. But that rather than being A, B, and C, it was 5 objectives across the map, and you had to get A, B, and C, and then try and like hold the line, and just like get pushed back or pushed forward, and that was really good.
I haven't played that World War II for over a year.
No, it was a Battlefield game, but it was set in World War II. It was just called Battlefield 1 or something. Yeah, I didn't play much of the COD World War II. I wasn't a fan. Which is weird considering how much I love the old COD games.
Yeah, I'll be fucked if I know where that tablet is, man. My little brother's got it, picked it up and took it home with him.
Have you not hollered your mum?
Yeah, I've just sent her another message.
A computer tablet or a medication tablet?
Computer tablet.
So I mean, tablets look all the same, don't they? And yours is just like a nondescript black tablet as well, isn't it?
It's the same as the one he's got.
That's what I mean, and to his small child brain, he's going to be like, oh, that's mine, and just, you know what I mean?
Well, he's old, he hasn't got technology.
Yeah, that's my technology, days. Don't remember coming here with it, but that's certainly mine.
Yeah.
Unless that ginger cat's fucking stolen it.
Well,
Suspicions.
it's one of them, mate. I didn't go nowhere or do nothing.
Yeah, it just vanished.
I don't take it out of the house. It's not like I would have accidentally put it in my pocket and walked to the shop with it, because that's just not something that I do.
Yeah, it's either going to be like in your bed or on your sofa, isn't it?
Well, I checked in my bed actually.
Check under your pillows, bro. Check down.
Off the bed.
Oh yeah.
Like, we gave it a rub down just in case.
I'll always find my phone up the top of the headboard, because I'll put my phone underneath my pillow when I go to sleep, and it'll just slide up the pillow and just fall down the top of the bed.
It's like it'll beep or whatever, and in your sleep you'll just grab it and like put your hands under the pillow to stop it from making a noise.
West Side Killer.
But yeah, no, I looked everywhere, dude. I had because the sofa I'm sitting on is like a pull-out sofa, and
Yeah, you can just pull it on out, can't you? Yeah.
pulled it open, and there's nothing. I've lifted it up, and there's nothing underneath it. Like, it was right next to me on charge the last time I saw it.
Well, when
Charge and put it in there. No, because he was on his phone. He was playing Pokemon on his phone.
It's very odd. Oh, why are you dying?
it's not even like, because it's a tablet, it's not like you can fucking phone it or make it beep or anything, is it?
Facebook on it. It's got Messenger on it, so if somebody phones me on Messenger, it should ring.
Yeah, then.
I was hoping my mom. Nah, because as I say, it was on charge yesterday.
I'll phone you now, bro.
Let me just turn my phone.
Yeah, turn your phone off, yeah.
Oh, I've heard a pin.
There you go.
It is somewhere. Yeah.
Well, there you go, problem solved.
Magic. Technology.
And just like that, bang, and the dirt was gone.
That's my go-to solution. Do you want me to phone it for you? If you can't, just phone it.
Yeah.
Especially when he said it was on charge, I was like, yeah, there you go. There you go. Nice. Where was it?
It was like in my room. When I go to my mom's, I take bags of washing with me, yeah. And
What else do you go to mum's for?
Well, I go for my dinner mostly, but I get my clothes washed for free as well, so it's like a good deal.
Winner. Chicken for dinner.
I put the bags with the clean clothes down the side of my bed where my drawers are, instead of unpacking them and putting them into the drawers and putting the bags in the kitchen. I'd obviously like moved around, kicked it and slid it into one of these bags.
You'd never have found that shit, bro. You'd never have found that.
Well, I would have found it when I went to my mum's with my washing.
Yeah, but you'd find it inside the washing machine. What's that clunking noise, Blue?
Or even worse, his mum didn't notice and ended up with a washed tile tablet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just hear that clunk clunk around the washing machine.
Nah, do you know what? My mum's actually pretty on top. I don't put like colours in one and darks in another. I just do whatever. I just throw everything in one bag and my mum will sort it out at the other end. So she wouldn't have put the tablet in the washing machine going, oh, this is a stiff sock.
Yeah, this is his special sock.
Like, she's got bad eyes, but they're not that bad. Saying that, my mum's pretty much blind, man. Unless she's looking right at you. Like, she's blind. Fuckery, man. Like, she had an operation to try and fix it, and it made it worse.
Oh, you made it worse?
Yeah.
Bastard.
One of them, though, it's such a sensitive, because it's brain surgery, technically, what they did. That to, like, open her head and poke bits of her brain until they found the bit connected to her eye. That was the issue. But she's got, like, I can't remember what they called it. I think it was a fistula. It's just like a bit of internal stuff stuck to another bit of internal stuff. Normally, everything inside you is coated with enzymes that stop them from sticking to each other. So you know, if you get punched in the stomach, your stomach lining doesn't just crumple and stick into itself. Like, everything's coated with like a non-stick layer. But if you have things like car accidents or physical assault or something, like, you know, like head trauma and things like that, like, you can get bits of your brain stuck to other bits of your, or like veins and arteries stuck to bits of your brain because they don't produce stuff. And that's basically what she got. Like two bits of her internal structure touch that shouldn't touch, and it just makes her have a fucking monkey eye.
Yeah, it's crossed wires, isn't it? It's like you, Steve, when you were eating and you were crying.
Still happens today.
Yeah, it's just crossed nerves, isn't it? We're really well-wired machines, and any little bit of damage, you just fucking send you weird, innit?
I cut my nerves, and when they're healed, they're crossed, and they're attached to each other, the wrong way.
Yeah.
So when I eat spicy food, instead of my mouth watering, it makes my tear duct water, and I have a dry patch on my tongue.
That is so weird.
And I know exactly what you're talking about, so I'm waiting to see on the neurologist at the moment due to those sort of things, and my entire neurology is just totally fucked. The left side of my body gets cold when the right hand side is warm.
That's fucked up.
Which is stupidly weird, because normally you get a top end and a bottom end.
Yeah, mine is total left hand side. I have no pain reception in the left hand side of my body, but I do in the right.
Too many in the right.
It's mad, you bump your brain and you fucking break your skull and your fucking whole world turns upside down.
Yeah, have you seen them do brain surgery where they have to keep the patient literally conscious while they're doing
You're the dude playing the saxophone.
Yeah, it's so insane, isn't it?
No, they can't put you under because they need to make sure that you're in one piece, don't they? So like, all right, keep
Yeah.
talking, keep
Yeah,
talking,
so
yeah.
If they touch something and it suddenly
And
makes
you-
you have a stroke
yeah.
and you're unconscious, you won't. they
Yeah,
won't-
don't touch that thing, yeah.
Like, well, I think that's pretty much what happened with my mom's situation. She's had like this, like, because it's weird. They don't open your head up. They go in through your thigh.
Yeah.
They go up the ephemeral artery or whatever it is, and it goes all the way
Did you
up.
say
to
your
body.
thigh?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Fucking
your
hell,
groin,
that's a trouble.
like just the inside of your leg at the top. There's a big fat artery or a vein. I can't remember which one it is, but it runs right the way up the body, and they can like go up into your brain from it.
No way.
And that's why they have to be careful. And she was like, I can smell toffee. Like, when they poked a part of her brain, she could taste bananas and smell toffee.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
That's nuts. Crazy how the brain works, how like people work.
Yeah. Well, she's lost her sense of smell and taste. Apart from she can taste some weird coppery taste in her mouth.
Like blood.
Just tastes
Yeah.
like copper. Nah. Like, because we're iron based, ain't it? Like, if you tasted metal, you'd have like a metal, like an iron metal taste rather than a copper metal taste. But it's just she can, because they were poking around in her brain. This, like, as you say, crossed wires. It just makes her have weird senses.
Fuck off. You were killed with a harpoon gun. I don't mind having a weird body, and I don't mind crying every time I eat. But the most annoying thing about it is people say to me, "Why are you crying?" Babby says to me all the time, "Why are you crying?" It's because the food's so shit. Remember when we was in Pizza Hut and Abby was like, "Why are you crying?"
Yeah, she's like, are you okay? Is that really good?
Is it that noise? Is he gonna do it to you? Oh, you fat cunt. No, I fell off a bike, not wearing a helmet. I'm a fucking Mongol. I'm a registered brain damaged Mongol.
Yeah. Do you reckon that?
You spud,
Do you reckon you could get signed off on that one?
Nah, it's not life for it. It's not life
Disability.
for it. Nah, it's not life for it.
Like, I'm really self-conscious about crying when I eat.
If I played on it, because the thing with the human mind is no one can say what's right and what's wrong. So if I played on it to the doctors and said like, I'm not very well, then yeah, but not. The DVLA took my licence off me for a month. Said I couldn't drive
Well, you
because of
got
the
checked
swelling.
from that. Yeah.
Yeah, just because of the swelling, and they put me on some really strong steroids, and they did have mad mental side effects. But once everything was back to normal, I had to go and have a couple of brain scans after, and everything went back to pretty much how it should be.
Can't find one.
Nah, they said there was one. It must have fell out when I hit my head on the garbage.
Yeah, I've got that problem, yeah. They say due to the amount of shit you talk, Andrew, your brain's rotted.
From the outside in. Ugh. Nah. I'm gonna try and convince her to pack for me when she gets back.
That is very very compact, isn't it, Blue?
Yeah. I do feel like you should probably get some colonists down once you've...
Oh, come on, man. I haven't even got my water supply sorted.
Bro, it's day 13 on Mars. You got no time to stand around. Russia's already winning, look.
In more ways than one.
I can't afford to rush too much into it, Blue. At the moment,
No, this one's a bit more of a challenge, isn't it?
at the moment, my metal maintenance is 1.2.
Yeah.
I'm running at a maintenance of 0.3, 0.7.
And you don't get much research. You don't get any sponsored research.
No, none at all.
That's just from having a car, innit?
I've got everything I need for a battle royale. Do 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 do. Apart from my brother to carry me.
This is where the dome is going to be dropping, Blue.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed when I showed you before, when I went round before, but I'm actually up on a platform.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to have to do is build tunnels.
Sector scanned.
Yeah.
Anomaly found.
But I like the tunnels because they connect any distance.
Yeah, they're also relatively expensive for so few resources I've got, which is my issue.
Yeah. Oh, no, I just meant like for the instead of like making a thing that goes from the top there to the bottom there and then leaking it all the way over, you can just literally go from there to where you're going to build your next dome. Have 2 feet of pipe, and that's
I'm
it.
getting shot in the buttocks.
Dark side of the sun. Uh-oh.
The on-site data validates our predictive models of the electrically charged dust devils.
Research complete.
That was nice.
Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Oh yeah, I just realised that's another tree, isn't it?
Yep.
Um.
Watermelon sugar. Watermelon sugar.
I think the 150 overall sponsor research is going to be more useful to start with.
Yeah.
Because it's cumulative through the entire run of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. You effectively just got a sponsor.
I don't really want to unlock the 6 planetary anomalies until the ships are down again.
Yeah.
But it takes forever to refuel the rockets, you know.
what's that? Lots of physics.
These are now available. Terraforming buildings are available.
Hmm.
So I'll have a look at that in a minute. It's good. I do have a transport of belief, but the reason I've not dropped it is, even though I have the blueprint, it's still 10 concrete, 15 polymer, and 10 electronics.
Yeah.
And it's whether or not that usage right now would be a game changer.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove.
I would say at the moment you
discovered
don't
knowledge and wonder.
really need the shuttle
So long
hub
as
because
you
you're
know
all in one place.
Yeah, I've just unlocked advanced Martian engines and greenhouse Mars.
Nice.
Oh, you bastard.
Now the advanced engines is shuttles require less fuel. That is improvement.
Yeah.
And that one's nice. Burns fuel to increase the temperature of Mars using greenhouse gases. Haven't got the fuel. So they're going to be slightly delayed. But yeah, that 150 I got a minute ago has increased my research by 150%. Now, I'm using those fans, the wind turbines, the advanced ones. They're coming in quite useful. They're giving me a nice steady amount of power. I am producing oxygen, but I would build more storage, but it requires resources, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe water tanks, if any metal.
Could do, but the way I want to build it, Blue, I really want this to fuck off.
Mm.
I want to build in triangles, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the price of food has increased by 100% for the next 10 sols, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's another reason I'm not bringing anyone fucking down.
Yeah. So what else did you start with?
Well, remember this is the playthrough that allows me to make metal from
Waste rock. Yeah.
waste rock, but I've obviously not got the technology yet. Literally, I'm just waiting for the ship to piss off. Remember, I've got a water node there, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's when I can drop that. Things will start moving a little bit faster. But you can see the mammoth difference between how I'm playing this compared to
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
how I played the last one, because I had all the money.
man, sugar.
Research complete.
Sugar.
Watermelon sugar. Are you singing One Direction, bro?
Is it One Direction?
I think it is, though, my dude. 75 kilobytes a second. Oh, if this internet was a woman, I'd beat it.
If this internet was a woman, it's funny because it's true.
Mouth and eat it.
Oh.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A
Budgie
veritable
from there
treasure
and
trove
transport
of undiscovered.
optimization.
Nice.
So that's just 15 on there. You see the shape I'm playing with now, boy, yeah.
That transport harvesting faster is good.
That
And it
got well, I
upgrades
missed that.
the the RC upgrade.
Yeah, extra 15 units, yeah, I saw that. I'm just waiting to see if anything else pops up before I commit to it.
Yeah.
But those fucking dust devils up here, which is annoying. Just check something out, right? Build menu.
You do have a pro.
Now I don't know how this is going to work. What's it consume? All it consumes is power. According to that, no cable connection, which is building requires power. But due to its shape, I think it will fit nicely there.
Now, you might find if you plant that, you're going to end up with a forest growing. It might block stuff.
Well, it says
Because it plants a forest around it. It probably won't even function properly at the moment. Like, what does it need to function?
doesn't work here. Yeah, it just says consumption is electric and seeds. I don't have seeds.
Yeah.
So toss up between geologists or botanists, but I think botanists.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's what you're mostly going to have to start with, isn't it? But that does mean you should probably bring people down soonish.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just about to get my new water production in,
Yeah.
because that's holding me up at the moment. I've been resisting doing this until the shit.
Yeah, you just got to start putting people on there so that it starts producing greenhouse gases.
Sector scanned.
Tagiardo is online, invites again.
He's not, mate. He's not online.
Dun, 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 dun.
Failed to send invite, unknown error. Checking for updates. Friend request sent. Apparently.
What, to me?
Moist copper knob.
Your PlayStation's had a mad one.
Yeah, that's Jack's nephew, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. On.
Back to the metro ramp down.
I think you can.
That's a big ramp,
Yeah.
but it's not as if it uses electronics, it just uses drones. Okay, I'm running everything off one drone at the moment, boys.
If you go down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, never mind, he was already there. Right, that little bit at the bottom just doesn't look as steep and fucked.
There's a way here, that, but not sure. Well, that's something to think about, that, innit, as a potential way of doing it.
Mm.
So I'm now running blue at
You've still got 2 probes, and now you've got your deep scanning.
that's a good point. But do I want to, where do I want to hit low blue?
Just hurry up 2 that aren't scanned already. Like close to your base.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Might just do 1, 2, and 3 or something. Not 1 and 2. That one's already scanning. Nice.
Rapid Renegade, is that you? Oh no, it's the person playing himself.
I'm still loading. I'm still just spinning circles, checking for updates.
Does it say you go back? Does it say press circle to go back? On COD.
Oh, right.
On COD?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm on the main menu of Fortnite. It doesn't matter anyway, my internet's too bad. I'm still in the kilobytes. I can't do nothing.
I'm in trios. One of my players is dead, and there's 3 people left. There's me, a random, and this other player.
Clutch the win, bro.
If you look below where you're just about to put
Research complete.
that, there's a comfort.
Yeah, but I'm too far away from my drone if I do that. And the rare and the metal is going to be more useful to me at this stage than the comfort. Well, is it? That's the question, though, is it?
Yeah. It could be the difference between you having lots of suicides and not having lots of suicides.
Yeah, but
It's not
Go
every
on,
day
Steve.
we have the luxury to choose from what Mars has to offer.
I beat 12-year-olds! Whoop whoop! I can die happy now.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to let you get all 3 of them in.
I wait for the stream to catch up.
Ooh.
I'm gonna reset my router again.
Because even though I'm on it, that doesn't matter, I'll still be able to mine just slightly to the left of that.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, because you can have, like, as long as it's inside that hexagon, it's fine. So, because you can mine next to stuff, and you don't have to be on the deposit. Nice. That's perfect, mate.
Oh, let's go. Switch King 1411.
Yeah.
The yellow house is mine. Don't shoot me, I only have bricks. Don't shoot me, I only have bricks.
Don't shoot me, I'm bricking myself.
I only have bricks and 18 wood. I ain't found a gun yet. Boop, boop.
We found some useful material in the debris from a small meteorite.
No. No. No.
Oh shit.
You got a good amount of water up there at least.
Wow. So will the comfort bonus from this compensate if I use that
Sector
apartment?
scanned.
Because I don't have at the
Anomaly
moment,
found.
but I only have the basic homes, don't I? But I wonder. There's a deep water up there as well, boy.
What was that last thing you said? Sorry, man, I was just sending a message on Facebook.
I wonder if the comfort node would. I can't do them at the moment, but I wonder if the comfort node would eliminate the apartment penalty.
Mm.
Oh, boys, I'm gonna jump off, sort my life out. If I don't see you this evening, I will see you in the future.
Alright, man, you take care. Catch you later.
And you, lads. Shut up.
Shut up, Luke.
Anomaly analyzed.
Did Steve just disappear, or did he say where he was going?
And he said, "Oh, I'm just
Welcome
gonna
to
go
the
and
barren
sort my life
environs of the
out."
red planet that meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
You know, the tech saying what them blue? Drone swarm, land for Mars, low GIS, magnetic filtering, subsurface heating, dozer rover.
Hmm. Dozer rover. That sounds interesting.
Unlocks the construction of RC dozer, a vehicle that can be used for landscaping projects.
And the drone swarm's just more drones per thing, isn't it?
Drone hubs are constructed with an additional 2 drones, and the maximum is increased to 80. By 80.
Yeah, it goes up to like 100.
There's the more applicants, but I'm not going to launch that until
Yeah.
we've got low G drive.
So you need them.
Drones and rovers move 20% faster, so that's going to be the useful one to do next.
Yeah.
And then I think the drone swarm, I'm going to go for the double, the extra 2. I'm just looking, there's nothing. Ah, there's
I mean, obviously the 20% faster is nice as well.
Yeah, I've got apartments there, so that could be a game changer for early start.
Mm.
Doesn't say any of the negative stuff on that now, apartments, you know. A new building, apartments, like a residential building that houses many colonists. That's all it says about it now.
Yeah. Might be different in this mode. It might just be a thing, innit? It might just be like when you go to build it, it says something different.
Research complete.
But that is so useful now, that Martian engines, you know.
Mm. Then we can have a break. Go first then.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
The anomaly turned out to be one of the most well-preserved asteroid impacts in our area. No geologist.
Research complete.
Just,
Ooh. Deep things.
just dropped a milestone, not a milestone, one of those nodes I explored.
Yeah.
Gave me 800 mil and
Wow.
3,000 research points.
Jesus.
Which at this
So that's
stage,
pushed you up a nice little put.
yeah, a lot of shit loads, yeah. I decided I'm at the stage, because of that 800 million extra I got, I'm going to drop my my hub, the shuttle up.
Yeah.
I've got this shit, obviously it's now only doing 30 fuel, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping once my hub kicks off, so I've got fuel now, so
Yeah.
and off they go.
I was going to say, it might be worth, next time you land a ship, having a look round.
What, for missions?
Yeah.
Like the one I'm
Might
waiting
be
to
like...
do at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then. Sorry, dude, I was out of the room for a second.
Yeah. It's alright, you know how psychic you are.
I do. Like, when we play games together, I do feel, because we played games together so long, like, we kind of know each other's patterns. I've massively changed the way I play games because of you, dude.
Right, so I've been given a choice. I have a choice between a genius, a saint, or a celebrity.
Ooh.
Spiritual leader might be very useful,
Yeah.
especially in the first colony. Because now I have apartment blocks straight away now as well.
Celebrity applicants will give you,
More attention from employers back on Earth.
yeah, like more applicants, I imagine.
So it's a
The
top
saint will help with sanity loss and stuff, and then
suicides.
genius will give you fuckloads of whatever it gives you.
Yeah, it's the suicides I'm trying to stop.
Yeah. I think the genius applicants give you research on the downtime, don't they?
Yeah. Celebrity or saint? Celebrity or saint?
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard, because it'd be nice to get the extra applicants, but the saint would do you a massive deal of favour.
I reckon the saint will have more immediate impact.
Yeah. Although in these games, I noticed it, the first time I really noticed it was Frostpunk, right? But religion can completely split your entire game.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
Like, if you're lucky, all the religion things will be good, but if you're not, you've got a rebellious religion on your hands. It's not a religious war, but by God, we will win.
Fucking cancer. Can't even talk.
Yeah.
Not good, no.
I'll be.
You can buy a pack of seeds as well, dude.
60 million for 5. Not. I really want to do it, but I need more money first.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that you could. Like, you could buy seeds. And that's what I was, and like, obviously orbital probes now. If you end up running out of space, just buy one orbital probe here and there, and they'll add up, and you can end up with like deep scanning the whole planet with them. So because you've got the adaptive probes, if you do get any like options to get 10 free probes or like 10 free drones, it might be worth taking the probes now.
Anomaly analyzed.
New techs are available.
There's more to the barren environment
Obviously you haven't got
that meets the eye.
Mega storage,
A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
AI.
So long as
Nice.
Oh, I couldn't get my iron brew delivered today,
Yeah.
so I've gone from the low sugar cream soda to see what it's like.
Yeah. But I don't know what topology AI is, but I imagine it's to do with that construction, the dozer drone.
Yeah,
Sector
yeah.
scanned.
Dozer.
I'm only 7 stops away. My bar cream sodas.
Ooh. Tasty, tasty.
So that those bots of those flyers shuttles have instantly made the difference.
Mm. Well, yeah, it just gives them somewhere to put it. Like it puts the chain into action. Like your supply chain just goes into, like, okay, things are getting built now, things are getting fixed now, things are getting delivered now. Like shit. Like by far my favourite thing to start with is the shuttle hub. But I do also agree that you picked the one that starts you with like advanced Stirling generators before. They are really good, and that was, you didn't even open them. Like all that time when you was having issues with your power and that, you could have just flipped them open for a few minutes
Yeah, I never thought of that.
while it was dark. Nah, neither did I, mate. Neither did I until this morning, and I was like, actually. That one might be worth doing. You might only get a little bit of shitty resources, but you might get a good amount of good resources.
I'm missing one massive point, mate. 8 drones is
Half of your...
entire workforce, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be holding off any build projects until
Yeah.
just going to be going with the flow temporarily. I really do feel this pain, I really do.
I do, mate. Yeah. Oh, like I say, the other night when I turned whatever game it was I went to play, and like you literally went, "Oh, I'm gonna go to bed now, mate. Good night." And I went, "Yeah, cool, man. Good night." And I went to put the game on, and my internet just went. Had like an update or something. Because obviously I let it run for about 10 minutes doing the green flashy light thing, because that normally means it's doing something. And then it just didn't stop. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just like lagged out or something. So I turned it off at the plug and turned it back on again. And it just started doing the green flashy light again, so... Like an hour and 20 minutes waiting for my internet to come back on. I just decided I'd go to bed because it was fucking nearly 2 o'clock.
I was expecting this to happen when the dome hit in, my water went negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of the vaporizers down just to give me.
Anomaly analyzed.
Water vaporators.
Research complete.
Yeah.
Can't do that one.
Oh, nice! You got 48 rare metals from that.
Nice.
Which, in the scheme of it, sounds shitty, but it's actually really fucking good.
Considering how little money I've got.
Yeah, yeah. That's like more than one load.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
You should make a couple of landing pads.
Couple of what?
Landing pads.
Yeah, we'll do, but this isn't. I haven't decided where my permanent thingy's going to be at the moment. You get me? I know they're in concrete, but.
It's got 40 out of 30.
Drones are down to.
Breakthrough discovered.
Oh, breakthrough. Oh, metal extractors and rare metal extractors can work without crews at 50% performance.
Yeah, nice.
That I've never had that one. Never seen that one before.
No, that's probably a new one, yeah. Like I say, the technologies, there's actually 3 times however many technologies you can see, because you don't get all the technologies all the time. But that's nice. That means you can just get new metals and rare metals started without people even being there.
Anomaly analyzed.
Nice. So 34 polymer, sorry. That is incredibly useful. Well, that means it's going to take 40. It says it's only got 40, it's got 40 out of 30.
Yeah.
That doesn't break the game.
I hope it doesn't fuck you over and only give you 750 mil.
Ah.
Yeah, an extra 34 polymer. Is that what you said before? Yeah.
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 Doesn't seem to be trying to take them off, so...
Yeah. Bye! Come back with my million. My billion even. You shouldn't land them so close to your fans, dude.
Right, that's a good point, yeah.
Without a thing.
Oh no, the fans, I don't think we're affected, mate. It's the solar panels that don't like dust.
Oh no, all machines don't like dust.
Didn't say anything about basically, it likes the dust, increased production during dust storms.
Dust storms isn't the same as dust from a spaceship.
It sort of is. Right, let's get this.
Space dust is radioactive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything in the universe is radioactive, mate.
Yeah, even my semen.
True.
But we shouldn't say true, no?
Especially your semen. Bitten by a radioactive penis.
Right, I'm gonna have a power outage soon, by the way. Because I've just
Yeah.
got that message about the
Yeah.
never seen me do it like this before, boy. Told you I'm being very,
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
very. You wouldn't think it was the same player the way I'm doing this goal, would you?
Well, I think knowing that you're going to get the SAM coverage, like the missile coverage for the meteors.
Yeah, this is exactly why I'm doing it like this now, Blake. Exactly why I'm doing it like this.
Which is the other reason why I was saying, like, using those tunnels, you can cut down on a lot of exposed pipe work and electronic cables just by using the tunnels. I know they're expensive early on, but by the time you get to the point where you need to go down there, just connect your tunnel, like, literally to your dome, so they haven't got to go far.
Right, that's a massive increase on the power, yeah?
Yeah.
So
And your Stirling generator's not even broken anymore, I don't think.
it will do, it'll come up with it in the message. The, how much power are you producing? Power production 210.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 of them. No, it's not. power grid. Power production is 10.
Research
Yeah.
complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Fuel compression is now also been done. Might as well do this. You've got no bots at all now.
No, they're all on that mission.
Oh fuck, yeah. Does that mean they're not going to come back to me afterwards?
They will. Yeah, when the ship comes back.
Well, you say that, bloke. Thought the ship had come back.
We've still got 18 drones.
1 second, I think I know what might be happening here.
They might be packed. No.
No. Commander's nowhere near him. So I've got a feeling that when the commander gets within range,
Yeah.
no. I get rid of
You might
him.
just have. It'll be once the spaceship takes off, they'll look for something to adhere to.
Ah. There we go. Alright, so just checking the resources. Okay. Let's have a look in here. So, what do I have? Build menu.
Don't forget your other car can mine as well.
Yeah. I'm on my hub. Not my hub, my so I am going to go with should I? It saved me so much
Well,
space.
can I suggest before you put anything in the dome that you put the rare metal and the metal extractors outside because they'll start working with that upgrade.
I haven't got the upgrade yet. Remember, it was a breakthrough. I've got to research it. And I've also got to research that bolt below. So, might. I'm going to delay. I'm going to delay below. Because I've just had a really funny idea. Because if I can now mine at 50% without people
Sector
doing it,
scanned.
then all I need to do is put 2 extractors around 1 spot to equal 1 full workload. You with me? Hello?
I can hear you. Don't know if Blue can hear you.
I think he's been kidnapped. Yeah, I know it doesn't interest you, Joe, but I've got this ability that allows me to use my main money. Basically, rare materials is how you make money, right? And it's a bitch,
Yeah.
an absolute bitch to get them fully working. But I've now got a thing that allows me to operate them at 50% with no people in them.
Oh, nice. So even if
So-
you got like no one around, they're still churning out shit.
Yeah, so basically I could be earning rare materials with no people on the planet now.
Awesome. That's what you want. You want it to be automated as much as possible, really, don't you?
Exactly.
So it just ticks over.
So
Yeah.
my idea is, instead of just putting one mine down on the spot, I can put 2 next to each other. I could put 3 or 4 technically, right?
Well, if you put 2 down and they're both working at 50% capacity, you're getting 1
Yeah, exactly.
whole
Equals
factory's worth of.
one
Yeah.
whole factory, yeah.
That's not bad at all. No.
Not bad at all. I like that. Yeah.
The fuck's going on here? I can hear GTA Online audio in the my headset. Like I can hear people flying around on their jet bikes.
Oh wow, that must be
But
spooky.
but I'm loaded into the story mode.
So a little bit glitchy, whatever's happening.
A little bit glitchy, yeah. This game's a fucking mess anyway. To turn all my music down. This game's so obnoxious with its music.
I played it
Everything all the way down. So I can hear my friends, please.
Oh, when are they coming on?
Oh. Yeah, did Blue even fucking say anything, or did he just drop out?
No, I don't know what's happened. Yeah, it's just
I thought it was me for a time being. I thought it was just my internet, so I couldn't hear him, but I didn't realise he vanished.
Yeah, midway through a sentence, conversation.
I'm just chatting to my neighbour. Sorry, dude.
There we go. Yeah, his neighbour pops over unexpectedly, doesn't he? So he just mute himself. That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, wow. Where's the garage? There's the garage. Yeah, my friend Callum, he says he's been trying to play Warzone with me for like past 4 fucking days, but because I can't get the update,
Yeah.
I can't play the game. So he says to me, I'm just gonna come to your house, come grab your PlayStation, go to mine for a few hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's good to have mates like that, really is.
yeah. So when I get back in a few hours, well, I probably won't be tonight to be fair. I'm going to my other mates after. But I should have everything I need to play everything.
Like I said, I don't know if you heard me before, I was saying to the others, if I was in your position, I would be going absolutely fucking insane.
It's not my bill. It's not my bill to pay, so I don't have an opinion on it. It's weird, like, because when the internet conks out, I'll be like, Abby, we need to phone talk, we need to phone talk, and she'll be like, the internet's fine. I'm like, no, baby, your internet's fine. You've got a contract phone. You get the internet. It doesn't. It's one of them. If it doesn't bother her, it won't happen, and because it doesn't bother her, it won't happen. But it is what it is. She's just a fucker.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed. Meteor incoming.
Hey, I'm ready. I can do all I've got to do is unplug my PlayStation. You've got a TV at yours, ain't you? So I literally just need my PlayStation. Alright, I can be ready to walk out the door in the next 6 minutes, bro. Yeah, and my pad as well. Yeah. It's just to save connecting one up, innit? It's just be yeah. All right then, I'll get my shit together now. Then, all right, my dude. Yeah, do you want me to come straight out when you Yeah, all right, dude. Yeah, I will. Awesome. All right, my dude. In a bit. Bye bye. There you go.
Happy days.
That's it. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you.
Nah, it's all good, mate. Hope you get everything done as quickly as possible. Oh.
Yeah, honestly, if you could see the list of fucking notifications I've got that needed doing, it's just embarrassing. Like the amount of shit I need to download.
Yeah, it's shit, man.
All right, yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah, I won't be back on tonight because I'm gonna be out till late. But I'll catch you tomorrow, right?
You dirty stuff, man.
Yeah, I know, dirty little bitch. Yeah. Say to her after blue for me, or is that, man? Say to her after blue for me.
Have fun, mate. Catch you later.
In a bit, man. Bye.
Joe says bye, mate. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, he might be on later, I reckon.
He said he's staying out late, but...
Ah. Fair enough. Yeah, my neighbour was just coming to, oh mate, you have to come in and look up. Like, we've finished the bathroom now.
Oh wow.
So it's all been painted and fitted and the trunking's all done. Like, I've edged it all up with this stuff and like they had a shower fitted. That's nice.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you heard my...
Yeah, I do agree with you putting two empty extractors. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Put 2 empty extractors there as soon as possible and start production even before I send people down.
Yeah. It just means you can start building your money before.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, you've got a much better chance of survival when you've got like a spare 10 billion.
And if I really... Well, it's not just that, Blue. If I really wanted to grind it, right, I could get myself a massive stockpile of metal and rare materials, right? Then when the people come down, I don't know if you can actually stop the people going in there or anything, I'm not sure, right? But if I could do that, that would be happy days. But if I
But you
can't,
just put it on specialist only and then don't
no,
bring
no, no,
down
no,
any
no. The opposite, Dave.
geologists.
The opposite. The opposite. I put the production facilities. Yeah, well, obviously the geologists go in, but the engineers that are running the thing, put them all on specialists, right, and keep the ones outside on and on. No, you're right. Do it your way. It will stop anything else going in there. Yeah, your way is better actually. Yeah,
Because then you don't have to put then it's like you don't need jobs in there.
yeah.
So you don't really need to bring down any geologists at the moment. It just saves you bringing down any geologists, to be fair.
Yeah, it does.
Because they only do those two things, don't they? The rare metals and the metals. So that's handy.
No. No, I'm doing it. So I actually have the dome turned off at the moment,
Yeah.
so it's not taking any power. I've got, even though I've only got low end, I'm still storing water. I really need more of the other stuff, but just checking what does the Nexus storage do. Telling that as well.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
We'll build up a little. My design has gone wrong. I'll OCD, yeah.
Yep.
I've just lost 6 metal doing that. There we go, that's what it should have been. Don't judge me.
Oh, too late. Sorry.
Well, it was well pretty. To make the tunnel, I need 60 mechanical parts, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, they are expensive. But they're just one of the things that I deem valuable. Like being able to make ramps and flatten shit, that makes it a different story because it might be worth.
Yeah. Ugh. And then I'll balls down to my research now.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready because my Amazon delivery is going to be here in a second.
Mm.
I'll turn my camera first so you don't see my belly wobble, right? If that comes out. And I'm dying for a piss, which I'll have to take care of, because I'm dying for a can of green soda as well. Literally, that's why I've had virtually nothing to drink for the last few days.
You got an anomaly anomalized.
The readings told us it was a vein rich with ore. But the data turned...
10% reduction in all social areas.
Nice. Door.
Research complete.
And now Luna's going to go mad because she nearly escaped and got the door shut in her face.
Wow.
Sector scanned.
Oh, you know, Lou. Oh. Oh. I was about to ask you what you're having for tea tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, but the important thing is I can now stop looking at that fucking webpage. And I can do this for you. What's that? Oh. You can see the camera.
Just waiting for it to catch up. Ooh, nice.
I checked.
Yeah.
I checked. It's 0000 on all the important stuff. One
Cool.
thing, but this is what I have to check now. What is my blood sugars? So I've had no medicine today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 6.2, no insulin and no tablets in it.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I've not eaten blood.
Yeah.
So, I am, however, getting close to the stage where I can do this. I should be able to do it now, actually.
Meteor incoming.
No, you want to put it right next to your... Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to put it right next to your dome so they ain't got to go nowhere.
You say that, mate, but it just said it was too far.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm having to put this a little bit closer, yeah? I will try it again, right?
Yeah, no, I get it. Like that's probably something new that they've added.
Right, so I'm going to put it there, because that is still right next to the dome, technically, believe, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, but when I went to put it down then, it's saying too far, too far. It's fucking insult timing again. So, if I'm going to do it that way, there is going to be another dome, a small dome blue, again, round here, just to get that rare, yeah?
Yeah.
There's going to be another dome here for the metal on the rare. So I'm going to call this location here as...
Well, can I suggest an alternative?
What's that?
When you've cooled down your next ship,
Right.
because you've got 30 rare metals there, you could send that back on that ship.
Yeah.
When you bring down your next ship, bring down another one of those red things, the rover,
Although for whatever
and land
reason,
it down there.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
for
found.
whatever reason, they're not going on the ship.
Mm.
You see, at the moment, even though those materials are down here, I'm not really. You see, the go on.
If you go to your rare metals, they're probably just randomly in the middle of the map. Because that happened to me before.
Then why aren't they being picked up by the box?
They might be out of range. Not necessarily of the hub, but like...
Metal deposits. Oh, I've got a 10 up here though now for this. Oh my god, look at it all.
Oh yeah, I think it's there, dude, if you just go down a bit.
Usually helps if I pull my fucking headset down. Hello, boys.
Hello, D.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, long time no speak.
You've been up to stuff.
Yeah, if you could say the stuff. Been talking to a girl in Southampton that is on my to-do list.
Oh, right.
And then the council and the doctors, and then this and that and this and that, and I've made about 15 phone calls today.
Yeah, busy, it's the best way.
Not really.
Well, it is. What's the alternative? Sit there and go stir crazy?
I'd rather go out fucking shit crazy than
And that's why
talk on the phone, because...
And that's why you're a knobber. Yeah. Yeah, have it, you all. No,
Just tried to ring you as you requested, but had no replies or anything I can help you with. Regards,
Milestone
Ruth.
achieved.
No, I didn't want you to fucking ring me.
What?
I wanted fucking my job advisor to ring me, not you. I want to speak to some useless fucking bitch. So, universal credit, okay, so I will only speak to one person, that's my advisor.
Yeah.
And I just got some other random person wanting to ring me. And no, it's not because I want to talk about like furniture and shit, and like what I'm entitled to for moving into the new house.
Yeah.
But I don't speak to a new person because she doesn't know what I'm going through at the moment.
Well, can you get in touch with your current advisor and ask what you should do?
He's not there for the rest of this week.
Well, it's only Friday, mate, so just.
Well, it's Thursday, is it? No.
Oh, it's Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
But if you actually press up and go to the thing where the rare metals are, I'm sure you can click it and it will take you straight to it.
Yeah.
Can any of you two help me on Path of Exile?
On what?
Path of Exile.
I've not got a character on it yet. I keep meaning to start, but I haven't got round to it.
Well, we can all play it together if you want. I'm stuck at the moment.
Well, I won't be going on it at the moment because I'm in the middle of a stream of this.
No, I kind of figured that you were on a stream. But no, I've killed the first giant because I'm the archer.
Right.
And I'm struggling like killing like 5 or 6 or 7 fucking people. Because obviously with the time it takes me to like launch my bow and arrow and everything. And this fucking huge cunt fucking comes in front of me and I'm like, okay then. So I fire like 10 arrows at him. And it doesn't do shit to him. I've only just came out the town. So it's like literally right near the beginning anywhere.
Wow.
My character's only level 3. But no, I couldn't do shit to him. I was firing and firing and firing, and I'm like, what the fuck? But bear in mind I'm playing this at like 5 o'clock this morning. Because I woke up at fucking 4 o'clock again.
Yeah, that Path of Exile is what I'm planning to start as a stream in the near future. It's,
I will
really
stream.
interesting.
I will stream it with you. I'll make a brand new character up as well. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the archer.
But like I say, I've not even looked at it yet, so it's on my to-do list. Hey, Liz. Hello. Are you being lovely and affectionate now? Yes, you are.
You also got the research done for that automated things.
Yeah, for the yeah. That's a good point, boy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Guessing Dave's gone offline now.
I've not seen him.
Well, he wasn't here at first, but because I had to take some phone calls.
Not heard him speak all day.
So I said, the important phone call that I had to take was the fact that my router is being delivered to my auntie's.
Yeah.
Because my connection goes live on the 25th.
Yeah.
Which is
Tuesday next week.
Yep. So I had to take that one just to give them an address to get the router to. Tried phoning the housing place up, and it's like, oh, we'll get back to you. I haven't fucking heard a thing from them now, and I tried ringing back about 10 minutes ago, and they were like, oh, well, we're closed now. I'm like, okay then. So it's like,
Come on, give me a break, innit, you know? Fucking hell.
no, what I was thinking was, I've been on the phone all fucking day, just fucking throw me a bone here, just answer your fucking phone.
Yeah. I think, are they always bad, or is it just like today they've just been horrendous?
I wouldn't really know because I don't usually bring places this late. So what it was I waited an hour to phone up the internet place because they spelt my surname wrong.
Right, got you.
So that's why I didn't have any emails from them.
How did they spell it? C-O-N-T instead of C-U-N-T?
H-O-P instead of H-O-B.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do realise that my surname is a very big Scottish name? And it's like, well, yeah, we kind of gathered that one, but we just take it as how you say it. I'm like, what, Hobkirk? I was like, does that really sound like it's got a B in it? They were like, yes, it sounds like a B. I'm like, well, there you fucking go then. So, rang them up, rang the doctors up. I got told from the doctors that my doctor hasn't even looked at my shit yet because
That is pathetic, yeah, really pathetic.
he can't be asked.
I
So then there was that
I
one.
can guarantee they didn't phrase it like that, but it's effectively what they mean.
Well, it's what the receptionist meant.
Funding received.
I mean, if it was you, you'd be kind of pissed off.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, especially when it's a new tablet change and everything, because I want it done like immediately. Because it's came from my counsellor, hasn't it? So.
Professor actually kicked off yesterday as well.
Yeah. Because at first, they weren't going to do anything about it. It's like, oh, we haven't got it. I was like, well, read your fucking notes. And I said, I'm usually well-mannered on the phone, I don't swear. But,
Pretty sure, yeah.
yeah, that kind of shit just pisses me off.
Like you are normally, yeah. I can't imagine you being chilled. Come on.
Put me in a phone call and I'm chilled. Put me in... Well, you should know from our Facebook calls and shit, I'm chilled.
Well,
I'm...
No, you are chilled when you talk to me. That's one of the discussions we've had, isn't it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
So, I'm more chilled in a phone call because I've found out that being nice to people actually gets you something.
It does.
So it seems.
Gets you far further, yeah.
Yeah, unless it's the doctor. Well, there was that one. I still can't believe that I'm gonna have 2 little fucking kittens running around all this time.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Awesome, yeah, you're gonna think it's awesome, but...
You're gonna be a dad.
I'm dreading it.
You look at you're nervous. That's exactly what... Hey, boy, isn't that exactly what I was like when I said I was getting cats again? I was doubting myself, I wasn't sure if I was ready for it, you know? Exactly.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's just instinctive, mate. It just really is.
Well, I don't know, it's just in me to doubt things, thinking, am I going to look after them well enough? Are they going to be a handful?
Oh, there will be an handful.
Are they this, or they're that?
There will be an handful for the rest of their lives, mate, but that's what keeps you on your toes, right? And trust me, when you've got something else to care of, even when you're in your darkest place sometimes, it pushes you out of it because you've got something else relying on you.
Is that how you look at it?
That's what it does to me, dude. I imagine it does something similar to Blue.
Nah, I just want something to eat for Christmas. Fatten him up.
You horrible bastard.
This is his year. I want him before he starts getting too wiry. Like, obviously kittens are tastier, but you don't get as much meat off them.
Bit like Veal.
Can't make a cat into a hat. You can make a cat into a hat, but you can't make a kitten into a mitten.
I've never heard that one before, but okay, then I'll give it that one. I've just told my mother, and she was literally it's like you can't even look after yourself. Never mind looking after one cat, but now you're gonna have two. Blah de blah de blah. And I'm like, well, whose fucking choice is it? It's mine.
Honestly, though, I went straight to having 2 cats, and it was too much for me to take in. It was too much for me to deal with. Like, because moving into your own place, there is a lot more expense than you first put in.
Oh, I've already got all my worked out, so
Like, you still have to pay for electric and gas, and
again, I've already got it all worked out.
yeah.
So I've already had all this planned out, which would still leave me with about.
That was me personally, I got 2 cats when I first moved in here, and I wish I'd only got the one.
But the cats weren't neglected.
Oh nah, I went without food and electric and all sorts. Well, food and gas and all sorts of shit because I couldn't afford to keep them. So I was going without so that they would eat. I was kind of looking for a new home for them, like because I was only basically my mate got 2 cats and then had a 3rd kid. It was like I can't deal with it. There's too many.
Well, is that cats as in like cats or kittens?
They were kittens, but one was a little bit too young when it was took away from its mom, and one.
Okay.
They were both boys, but the boy he used to suckle off the other boy because he was bigger. He was like, "Oh, this must be mum."
Anomaly found.
Like, and cats do that for the rest of their lives. Like they come over and need you. You know what I mean? They will put their claws in you and soften you up so they can sit down, and then they'll suck bits of you. Like kittens are a fucker, mate. I got my kittens in the summer, and the amount of times I woke up with nipples in mouths.
I'm hoping that mine are very, very needy because I think that's what I need, really.
Yeah, it's like as Andy was saying, like having something other than yourself to be the primary focus does help. Because it's bullshit. Like when people say, "Oh, like do this, do that, change yourself, make yourself all that," you've got to just take it a day at a time, man. You got to just do one step every day.
Well, I told you, Joe, you need to stop pre-planning, you know, what it was like when you said you wanted to, but some people were telling you to be King Hunter Gay and go back to how you were. That's not how it works with mental health. You have to take it day by day, and whoever you end up being at the end of it is who you are, you know?
Yeah. Like, I'm nowhere near the same person that I was when I first started my journey of mental health. Like, when I started getting help and things like that, like, I found out a lot about myself. Like, I used to go out every weekend and take, like, a bag of drugs.
You've done drugs, did you?
Like, every night I used to go out. I was working when I was 18, so I could afford it. I'd go out to the pub every night, have a few dabs of whiz or a couple of pills or something to just, you know, put a spell.
I wouldn't have had you down as a kind of person who took drugs.
I've learned from my mistakes. Like, I'm not saying that drugs are bad. I do feel like without the drugs, I wouldn't have explored my own mind.
You wouldn't be the person that you are now.
Yeah, definitely. Like, the experiences that you live through, whether they're good or bad, they're the ones that shape you to be the person you end up as. And you grow until you die. Till the day you die, your personality and your social side is constantly moving. It's never in the same place. The things that make you happy today aren't going to make you happy in 10 years' time. Like, I had really good close mates. Like, I had one really good close mate at school, and we were always going to be mates, and we was going to be mates forever, and we was going to, like...
I bet you're not friends anymore, are you?
We are still mates, but, like, I haven't seen him for years, properly.
Have you made an effort, or has he made an effort, or has anybody even made an effort?
That's the thing. I made a lot of effort because I was living in a hostel at the time as well. So I lived around. I didn't live that far from him. But then once I got my own place, I thought, oh, it's only 2 stops on the train. Like, I'll jump up to him a few times a week, and he can come to mine a few times a week. But he's got a family in it, so it was just me going to him a few times a week. Like, he's been here twice, I think, or 3 times maybe.
Our explorer just got
in
into a
the
pretty
8
serious
years that I've
accident.
lived here. So, yeah, we haven't fell out or nothing. I still love him. Like, if anything happened, I'd still be there for him. Not that I am, but I would, I would do my best.
Well, you'd be there in spirit, and you'd be there.
Well, he understands that, like, because we've lived in the same flat, like, we lived in the same house for a few years. As I say, we've been mates for fucking 20 odd years now, since we was 10, so, like, fucking, that's gross. Nearly 30 years we've been mates.
That's a fucking life sentence.
We was best mates, you know what I mean? We was proper in each other's pocket all the time. If there was anything going on, we'd be there to sort it out. And now it's like, we never talk, we don't stay in contact. I've got him on Facebook, but I've got him blocked, so I don't get his feeds because he just posts shit all day.
Define shit.
Like, I'm not into politics, right? But
Right.
he puts a lot of.
He's full of shit, the fucking Trump fan.
I can't believe everybody went along with it for so long.
I mean, I'm not fucking
Things I could possibly find on the internet to say about Trump, and just repeat them.
I'm not Boris Johnson, I'm not Donald Trump, so I've got my own opinions on politics.
So blue, like COVID isn't real. You know what I mean? That's blue.
I just like being controversial sometimes.
Well, yeah, there is that fact of you just want to be out of the ordinary, controversial, and everybody argues with you. That's the way I say it, but...
This is the thing, I don't argue, I have debate. Socratic method, it's called, where you sit down and have a civil conversation about your side and their side.
Yeah,
see if there isn't some middle ground where you can come to terms. Like,
what is that word again? Socratic
method.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a nuke.
But it's basically, instead of having a huge row with somebody and trying to make them understand your side of the argument, what you actually do is both discuss your points of view and see if there's some meeting points where you come together. It's like left and right, they all come
Yeah, well, there is one point with that one, and there is one big bad point there. If I start talking calm with anybody, like I am now, people think that I'm looking for an argument. Am I right, Andy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, the Socratic method is about keeping, even if they go out of their mind crazy shouting, stay calm, you're still doing the Socratic method.
Sorry, Blue, can I interrupt you? You know, because we asked you a
sorry,
question and you just kept rambling. You know what I mean? No one's interested in what you've got to say, Trump boy. Yeah. Now sarcastic my middle finger up your Jack's eye. Yeah. Blue is one of the most interesting people I've ever met, online or in real life, and he doesn't even acknowledge it to himself.
You really should, buddy, because even I'm interested in you.
It's one of them things, mate, when you see it in the mirror every day, it's just there, ain't it? Like, I don't look at myself as somebody who's interesting, because not everybody's interested in what I've got to say.
I would sit there and listen to you all day long.
Like, some people would say that I talk too much and even start a party without me.
I started one at 5 o'clock in the morning and you didn't join, even though you were
I
online.
was asleep, mate. I was asleep.
That's bullshit. It said you were playing again.
What was I playing?
I don't know what the fuck you were playing, but it said you were in the game.
Woke up and it was still on Netflix. I don't know.
No, you were playing the game. Because I was sitting there going, you ignorant, horrible little bastard.
Oh, I've no idea, mate. Unless I turned it on when I was asleep.
What's alright? I fell asleep streaming.
Yeah. It's one, I haven't been sleeping well lately. Because I got fucked up wisdom teeth. And now...
Well, that wisdom is not actually helping your brain, is it?
It's not, mate. It's not. But sometimes, do you know what, right? Out of going back to the years of doing loads and loads of drugs, my favourite drug out of all of them was sleep deprivation. I used to, like, because I'm an insomniac, sometimes if I was, like, awake for 3 or 4 days, I'd crash and go to sleep. But sometimes that 3 or 4 days would coincide with the weekend. And then instead of it being like 3 or 4 days and then I have the weekend of being asleep, my mates would be like, oh, come on, let's go out and chill, like, we'll go out and have a few beers and that, and then we'd end up going to, like, some random girl's house in the...
You ever got into the stage of you don't even know what day it is?
Oh, mate, I used to go to work on a Monday morning.
I'm like that now.
So am I, every morning. I thought it was fucking Tuesday today when I woke up. But it was like fucking R4 in the morning. Woke up, let the dogs out, and I'm like, right, okay, it's Tuesday. Then I look at the calendar, look at my phone as well, and it's like, oh fuck me, it's Friday. I was like, where's those 2 days gone?
Not sleeping, and then went out for like 3-day bender where we didn't sleep because we was all like sped up and on pills. And by the end of it, I was talking, like, this is like day 7 of no sleep at all. I was talking to a Victorian ghost girl about crossing the road in the new modern age.
A Victorian ghost girl?
Yeah. She went to run across the road, I was like, whoa! Like, there weren't even any cars. I was like, don't you know about the Green Cross Code? Like, it was a very bizarre...
No, I can relate to that one because I've got a Victorian little chimney sweeper in my head called Christian.
Wow.
So I talk to him every day. He's like one of my main ports of source to keep myself sensible.
So he's a kid, he's a chimney sweep. What's his favourite cartoon? No, what's his favourite children's TV programme?
They didn't have TVs back then, so shut up.
No, but you can watch it vicariously through you. I would suggest...
Well, no, I can't because I don't watch cartoons.
Well, you need to start watching Sooty and Sweet. Interesting.
I've got Samantha and I've got Christian.
No.
So,
No.
Christian is my go-to chimney sweep. Little... right, so...
Child. Yeah.
No, it's not even my inner child. It's my I want to kill myself kind of thing. So that's where Christian comes in. Samantha is my you're not gonna kill yourself. You're stronger than this, blah de blah de blah. So I've got pretty much 2 voices battling at me non-stop. When one's asleep, that means I know I'm doing something right. So if Christian's asleep, it's like, yeah, okay then. My mental health is fine, and I can do this and that. Because I'll hear Samantha. If she can't say anything, I've got Christian saying, oh well, maybe that razor blade's fine. Maybe, you might want to just walk in front of a car. Should I add?
Suicidal ideation.
Pardon?
That's what that's called when you just did that. It's called suicidal ideation.
I have no idea what that is.
Basically, when casual thoughts of suicide pass in front of your head. right, I need to go to the shop, I need to get some
Sector
cider,
scanned.
I need to
Anomaly
get some
found.
tobacco, I need to get some razor blades so I can cut my wrists, I need to get a loaf of bread, I need to get some margarine, I need to jump into that car. Do I need any beans? Do I need any of that? You just send out casual, it just enters your brain.
Well, yeah, it's obviously also casual to me as well because I say it out loud. I talk to myself.
Well, it's casual because you don't act on it. That's why it's called casual, not because it's not serious. Because if you do a search on the NHS over suicidal ideation, right, their advice is to ring 999 straight away.
Well, is that what they tell you to do?
Yeah, it's considered to be very serious. But if you ring 99 very late, they said, are you planning on acting on it? Well, no, it's in my head. Oh, well, fine. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I go through every day. That's the conversations I have every day.
I'm the same, and it's made worse after talking to you.
I love you.
Gouge out my ears, cut out my tongue. Everything Diop says is totally wrong. There you go, a bit of musical for you.
Yeah, cabaret as well.
A bit of cabaret. Cabaret.
Do you know what the one thing is? I've realised that you can't fucking sing for shit.
You don't get that on the Xbox.
No, I don't get people singing to me, no. I also don't get people, telling me what's what.
Well, that's because the people generally don't have a fucking clue, but me and Blue are quite knowledgeable.
I think we've just been through enough and had enough time sat in it that we've picked ourselves up and took ourselves. I mean, this isn't my first bout of depression. Like, I've had depression and got through it.
Well,
how did you fall? How did you fall back into it then, Blue?
I am gonna pick Blue up.
More things go wrong. Yeah, I didn't get through it, but like I got myself back to where I could function as a human being.
Blue implied then that depression just comes and goes.
Well, that's why I asked.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't come and go, but you can like some people's mental illness. It's just to take it as Xanax, and you're all right. You know what I mean? Some people, it's just a little bit too much right now.
What I'm saying is, it'll be something that's with you always, but some days it will make you feel like killing yourself, and some days you won't have any manifestation of it at all. You'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Right? But those good days could go on for 10 years, back to back, not a single issue. Then one day you'll wake up and go, oh, there's no reasoning around it.
Yeah. Oh, no. So, I mean, like, this isn't my first wave of depression. This is, like, probably the third time I've been through really heavy depression.
Well, this is my first time, which is why I'm looking to, like, other people and everything. And, well, as you say, Andy, as well, it's like if I wake up on the morning and I see two little snuggly kittens lying next to me, that's going to be everything. That is going to be my everything.
Like I said to him, mate, my life without animals was get up in the morning, come down to...
You always said you weren't going to get anything else.
No, because it's so painful when you lose them, it really is, it breaks my heart. And when you lose all your animals, and I mean all of them within a 7-month period, it tears you apart.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't. That's why I only ever have one at a time.
Yeah.
Because I can barely take my own heartbreaking without seeing them running around looking for them, and you know what I mean, all the things that they do.
Yeah. But the thing is,
they miss each other as much as you do.
Pardon?
Like they miss each other as well as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Funding received.
Like I say, my life is to get up in the morning, do a coffee, sit down, and depending on what level my depression was, sit there watching TV all day, or turn the PlayStation on and wait for Blue to wake up.
Well,
But remember,
mine's.
remember, Dave, I used to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And Blue sometimes
Sector
doesn't get on
scan.
until
Anomaly
mid-afternoon.
found. Select a sector to
It's
Well,
scan.
that's what time I get on at the moment. It's like I get on at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I know what my routine is going to be because I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to look at those two little fucking fur balls. Gonna get their food ready, get their sorted, get the fucking water sorted and everything, and just.
Well, that's it. That's the point I was about to make, Dave. So that was my schedule. You know what I mean? And when I'm in a bad place, I don't come online at all. You know what I mean? I keep myself to myself because that's how I deal with shit. But Blue knows that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a good tactic, but it's a tactic. You develop your own tactics, yeah. And it works.
Well, I've never had a tactic, so I wouldn't really know.
That's because you've never had to deal with it. Tactics are what you learn over time, Dave. Not what you learn today or tomorrow or next week or next month. It's what you learn over the years of having it.
Yeah, through the experience of dealing day to day with it. Like,
well, I've always had to deal with different things because obviously I've had kids with me and I've had to act all happy with kids and everything around me, in front of me and all that shit.
But that's not a bad thing.
Well, no, it's not a bad thing, which is why I'm going for kittens as well. Because in general terms, they're going to be my children, really.
Oh, Frank's my baby. You ain't got to explain to me, bro. Like, Frank is my baby, 100%.
Well, like I said, the cats are going to be there for me 100%, and I'm going to be there for them fucking 200% because they're going to be spoiled like little bastards.
And apart from that, animals give you love unconditionally, you know what I mean? They may only love you because of that fucking bowl of food they're waiting for, but it's still unconditional. You know exactly, they're not after anything apart from that bowl of food. You know what I mean? They're not being nice to you, you know, and then they're going to ask for the bowl of food. They love you because they know you're going to feed them.
Well, I said I was going for the tiger one, but the fucking black one with the blue eyes. It was like a. How can I explain it? It's like.
One thing, it doesn't matter if anyone else says, "Oh, why the black one?" No. Whose cats are they?
No, my brother's been bitching. She's like, oh, the other one's cuter, and I was like, you don't even like cats anyway,
Yeah,
so it's up to me what I choose.
Whose cats are they? They're yours. You know what? They're your babies. Who gives a fuck what anyone else thinks?
Piercing blue eyes, one of them, and piercing green eyes, the other one.
They're all born with blue eyes. Doesn't last forever. Make the most of it. Get lots of pictures.
Rare occasions they do stably. Well, that's actually that's a genetic abnormality rather than just.
I was going to say, I think that's something that's bred in, yeah.
It's like Cujo, he had a green eye and an orange eye. He wasn't born that way. He wasn't born that way, Blue. The only reason his eye went orange was due to trauma when he got hit by a car. It changed the colour of his iris.
Wow. The Ninja and Bandit, like, their eyes didn't match, but they matched each other.
Ninja and Bandit?
Yeah.
Don't you
What the fuck did you call your...
It says Big Fire Message Switch. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm actually asking now. It's like, what did you call your cats after?
Listen, my cats have been named by my neighbour's kids, so I've got 2 cats called Lulu and Astro.
Yeah, well, at least I'm going for a historical approach.
Well, I was sort of going for a personality trait thing, because Ninja was literally a black cat with a little bit of white on her feet, and then like a little patch of white on her belly, but a very little patch, so she was mostly a black cat. And when it was dark, which in our flat it was a dark flat, we had thick blackout curtains because we were massive.
That's what happens when there's no lights on.
And then because she was black, if like a lot, we were, I wouldn't say gothic, but we was all, you know, black furniture, black throws, black
Resources
rugs,
are low.
like everything was black or dark.
You couldn't say that it'll come when the lights were off.
Disappear. Even with the lights on, dude, people used to sit on her all the time. Like, just because she was invisible. So we, like, for the first couple of days we didn't really know them well enough to give them names. But Bandit, his first thing was he would come and put his arms one either side of your head and give you a proper, like, neck nuzzle cuddle. And be really, like, sappy and soft.
It actually sounds kind of cute there.
Oh, mate, you don't even know. I loved him so much. He was the best
Sector
fucking
scanned.
cuddler I've ever had. But then he would also come up looking like he was going to give you a cuddle and then eat what was on your plate. Like, he would just
£8 on
wipe
that.
it off the plate onto the floor.
Yep.
So he was called Bandit because he was a thieving little shit. And he was a white cat that had literally like a Zorro mask of black. Like a bandana of black over his eyes and his head. With his ears poked out and they were white. Like, he was very, little bandito.
Well, it's always good to talk about them. I mean, Andy, what was the names behind your cats?
Well, my two cats were named by the kids, so that's probably some fucking kiddie Disney program. Schizo was my first cat I named, and he was going to be called Ginger or something equally cheesy at first, until after about a week of having him, and he went from Ginger to Schizo because of his personality. Yeah. I walked in one day from shopping, right, and I couldn't find him anywhere. And then I looked, and in those days I had one of those, are they called Pelpits, what you have above the curtains?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I looked up, and he must have, I don't know, he was only tiny, he was still fit in my hand. And he'd climbed up the curtain, right, he'd like abseiled backwards to cling onto the pelpit, right, pulled himself up, and he was fast asleep. And the only reason I noticed him was when he looked up thinking, keep the fucking noise down, right? And you imagine, little kitten the size of my hand, right? I got his food bowl out, right? He stood on the edge and just literally launched himself to the chair on the other side of the room. So literally about 5 foot.
Fucking hell.
Right, little kitten. And he's like, what the fuck, you are schizo.
You looking for? No, it's always good to know the names that you call things, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I say, when I lost Schizo.
Well, I said I've named my two, but my mother was questionable about it.
Oh, fuck it.
No, I spoke to her just before I came into the party chat. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing calling them that? And I was like, well, it's after 2 World War II airplanes. I was like, Spitfire and Messerschmitt, they fought against each other.
Spitfire isn't that unusual a name for an animal, actually. Spitfire is
well,
more common than you think. Messerschmitt, probably more common in Germany, you proud cunt.
Yeah, I am a proud cunt.
What was the name?
Like I said,
what was the name of the other UK aircraft that was in service at the same time as Spitfire?
Oh, you're one about the other one apart from the fucking Spitfire, aren't you?
Yeah, the Hurricane.
Yes.
There you go.
And like I said, I've got names now. I could have called it a Hurricane, but I kind of got in the zone there of if I call it Hurricane, it's gonna be a little bitch.
Yeah. So you can call it measure threats, and it's gonna be going out of its way to put Jewish people in the gas chamber instead. Yeah, nice one.
Well, I don't know. Not said that. I'm looking forward to fucking taking you for a walk through the house.
I like both names. And there's no guarantee that within a month of having either of those cats, that they'll be called the same name, right? My cat's called Luna, right? She
Right.
answers to Lou and Lulu. Because those are just nicknames that I keep slipping into. Lou's heard me slip into.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at Pubby's, Spitz, and Mess.
Yeah. And they always have nicknames, that's the thing about them,
But do you honestly like both names from My Little Kittens?
Don't bother me in the slightest. Whatever you call your animals is up to you. I've got no opinion on it, mate. Seriously, and I mean that literally. They don't offend me, if that's what you're asking. You know what I mean?
Well, everybody else is like, oh.
Well, that's because they're all opinionated cunts, but never mind. Right, if you was going to
Can
call
we
your
just say
cat...
while you're there, mate,
Sector scan.
destruct all the dumps that you've put around the depots, and the planes
Oh.
will just bring it all back to you.
Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, my cat is Frank, but when I'm calling him not Frank,
How the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
can you
it's
call
true.
your fucking cat not Frank?
like, if I call him a nickname, it isn't a short nickname, because I call him Mr. Pickles.
And what the fuck do you call your cat?
Well, when he gets a chin rub, he does this face like he's chewing a pickle, like something really sour.
Right.
Mr. Pickle.
So I go, what's the matter, pickle face? And then that's where it started.
So calling my cats Spitz and Mess is not really gonna do shit because with your nicknames for your cat, that may God help us.
Told you.
I mean, I really can't walk outside at the moment and say, oh, can you see Messerschmitt and Spitfire?
Would your parents go up to someone in the street and when they hear them calling their child Gordon or Fred and turn around and say, oh, why have you called your child that?
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, well, what's the difference? Because you're basically the parent of two new cats.
I haven't seen myself as a parent.
Well, you technically are, mate.
I know, maybe I am.
Ellen! Going to the door again, are you, to try and piss me off? What do you want me to throw at you
Who's
this
Helen?
time? Luna. What do you want me to throw at you this time? Hey? What do you want? You want the box?
It's
You want
a
my fucking face? You're not going out. Come here. Luna.
Hunty, is that what a kitten's like?
She's female, so she's just come on season for the first time, so she's desperate to get out so Captain Shaggy.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm gonna be fucked if I get two females.
Yeah? So, that's
Make
why
sure
we
you get
need
them
to
both
get 'em
done.
Yeah, isn't it, Lou?
Is that what my mother meant about getting them muted?
Muted if it's a boy, spade if it's a girl. She's, it's like, I don't know if Blue can see this at the moment, she's, hey,
Very submissive.
hello, 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 Blue, hello, hello, but that's a bit Blue, ah, bitch.
Hello, you fat fucker. Meow!
So it's going to be like this until she comes out.
Well, yeah, of course it's gonna be like that.
Well, until she comes out of season.
Yeah, no, a lot of the lockdown's lifted now. You can probably get her in.
Yeah, that's what's happening on Tuesday, Blue.
Ah, nice.
Wow.
Right, what's that? So, I've got a concrete here. No,
I'm gonna go for a smoke because I think my auntie's back as well.
okay.
I'm gonna get some pictures of Messerschmitt.
I probably will
Can-
not hear when you come back. Because
Can
I'm
you
going
really
to-
believe that I'm calling my kitten after a German plane?
What? It's not too late to change your mind.
I might call it Lancaster or Hurricane.
Or,
Could do. Maybe.
Or Millennium.
Why Millennium?
The Millennium Falcon. Well, if you're going to have daft names. How about Death...
I've never heard of the
Death-
cunt.
How about Death Star?
I'm not going Star Wars.
Superstar Destroyer? How about TARDIS?
No, I'm not going
No.
Star Wars.
How about TARDIS? How about Wibbly Wobbly for one and Tiny Wimey?
Wibbly wobbly
Yeah.
timely. Yep, okay then.
Yeah, Wibbly Wobbly for one and Tiny Wimey for the other one. Yeah.
Do you know how much of a dickhead I'm gonna be? If.
He's now going, they're actually quite good idea. Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now. You're gonna be a cunt if you do. Do you want? No. Okay. I'm gonna exchange that one. I'm gonna call the other one Dalek.
Well, what does Dalek stand for? It stands for something interesting, doesn't it? The actual proper word Dalek.
I've never known because I never actually researched it.
Ah. Well, there you go.
You mean like it means like TARDIS means fucking time and relative dimension in space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Daleks were just Daleks.
What's some shit with a little
wait.
fucking robot in space?
And you call yourself a Hoover Woofian?
What can I say? That's why I like stuff, because knowledge is power. I like being knowledgeful.
A member of a race of hostile alien machine organisms which appeared in the BBC television science fiction series. Where am I supposed to be fucking looking? Because even I'm googling this motherfucker right now. I want to know what I'm calling my fucking cat before I call it fucking Dalek.
According, I'll give you the exact. According to. Where is it?
According to who?
In
Yeah, the
Doctor
meow
Who-
in the
in the
background.
Doctor Who universe, right? The word is supposed to be related to the name of the people for whom the Daleks evolved, either the Kelebs or the Dals, right? Or to derive from a word meaning God in their fictional language.
Yeah.
And it's,
Oh yeah, trust my luck. I'll fucking call
and
Bit of a memory flood
it's
there.
actually, it's supposed to, according to Davros, it's pronounced Dalek. It's two separate
Yeah.
words.
Yeah. We are the Daleks.
I can't fucking that cunt and they'll be like,
Right?
well,
On
Dalek.
that, on this is a quote from Davros. And on that day, men will become as gods. But the word God is pronounced like this. And on that day, men will become as Dalek.
Yeah.
never gonna happen.
So I'm going back now to maybe. I'm looking at who did it.
We have got a massive chance that we're gonna at some point figure a way to copy our consciousness onto a hard drive and effectively live forever.
Have you seen how much money I get for first shipment for these rare metals.
Yeah.
Research complete.
And that is definitely a lot more.
Well, it is, because by the time the ships come back, I'll have another.
Mhm.
And I'm building
Ships
it
left.
up, and then I'm going to start doing the research, hopefully by the time I get to the later stuff.
Mm.
But I am going to save it now, so thank you for watching. Oh, wait a sec, that's all in